Imagine the streets of Barcelona on June 7th, 1926. An old man, 73 years old, is struck by a passing tram. He's wearing a dilapidated coat, his trousers are held together by pins, and his shoes are worn to threads. Passers-by assume he's just another homeless man with no one to claim him. Taxis refuse to pick him up, and he is eventually taken to a hospital for the poor, left to die in solitude. It wasn't until 3 days later, when he passed away, that the entire city was shaken to its core. That beggar was actually the heart of the city, the genius architect Antoni Gaudí, the man building the Sagradapamirlia. What drove this world-renowned genius to live and die like a beggar? Today, we uncover the secrets behind his life and his masterpiece. As a child, Gaudí suffered from severe rheumatism. While other kids were playing, he spent his time alone, observing the way ants traveled and how snail shells curved. Through this, he reached a profound realization. The straight line belongs to men. The curve belongs to God. This is why you'll rarely find a sharp corner in Gaudí's designs. Instead, you see the flow of tree branches and the rhythm of ocean waves. Gaudí didn't just want to build a church, he wanted to transplant a forest made of stone right into the center of the city. But how do you stack massive, heavy stones into these complex curves without them collapsing? The secret was hidden in Gaudí's workshop. He created a bizarre device made of thousands of hanging strings with lead weights at the ends. This is the catenary law. When you let a string hang, gravity pulls it into a perfectly natural curve. Gaudí realized that if you flip that curve upside down, it becomes the most stable arch possible, capable of supporting incredible weight without extra pillars. In an age without computers, Gaudí spent 10 years playing with these strings to calculate the gravity of his temple. He used the laws of nature to create the shapes of nature. It was pure, raw genius. Thanks to the catenary law, the interior of the Sagradapamirlia doesn't need bulky support walls. Instead, we see columns that branch out like giant trees reaching for the sky. These pillars aren't just for show. They are engineered to distribute weight perfectly, while making you feel as if you've stepped into a divine forest. The light is just as intentional. The east windows glow with blues and greens, symbolizing birth and hope. The west windows burn with reds and oranges, representing passion and death. As the sun moves, the entire cathedral breathes like a living organism. Gaudí knew he wouldn't live to see the finish line, so he left behind giant 3D plaster models and geometric codes so that future architects could finish his forest even after he was gone. The reason Gaudí looked like a beggar at the time of his accident was simple. He poured every single penny he had into the construction. For his final 10 years, he lived in the dusty basement of the workshop, sacrificing comfort for his vision. Every cent he saved on clothes was another brick for the temple. When people complained about the slow progress, he would simply smile and say, "My client, God, is not in a hurry." Even after his death, when his plans were burned during the Civil War, architects from around the world spent decades decoding the stone ciphers Gaudí left behind. Now, the end is finally in sight. In 2026, the 100th anniversary of his passing, this grand forest of stone is expected to be completed. The dream of an old man once mistaken for a beggar has become a treasure for all of humanity. Gaudí didn't just leave us a building, He left us a testament to holy perseverance. What kind of forest are you building in your own life?